So as usual in the political arena, Trump's been getting a lot of attention. We just had Super Saturday, and in it, Trump underperformed expectations. Cruz overperformed expectations, and Rubio did absolutely terrible. In other words, he met his expectations. Thing is, Trump is leading the Republican side, but he is not winning a majority, like almost anywhere. In fact, when you look at exit polls, they ask people, if Trump was your nominee, would you be satisfied? And the overwhelming answer is no. So, can he be stopped? Yes, there are two paths. I've only heard one of them talked about, but I'm going to cover both. The obvious one is a brokered convention. If you can just deny Trump of enough delegates that it has to go to the convention where they negotiate who the nominee will be, Trump could be pushed out that way. If they do that, it'll be an absolute disaster. It'll cause real harm to the party and to the credibility of the party, which is already in serious danger. I don't think they're going to go that route. But there is another way. Oh, yes. In 1980, for the Republican nomination, Reagan was in second and Bush Classic was in third. They wanted to be in first, but they knew neither one of them could do it. So they joined forces. Bush Classic dropped out and became the running mate to President Ronald Reagan, to who would become Ronald. You get the idea. So what happened was Bush Classic dropped out of the race, became running mate to Reagan, and all of his delegates went to Reagan. So that means second and third candidates combined forces became number one, and they won the nomination and the party. If Trump and Rubio were to join forces, obviously if Cruz and Rubio were to join forces, obviously it would have to be Cruz at the top of the ticket because he's got more delegates. But there's a chance that Rubio plus Cruz could get the nomination, certainly beat out Trump in Florida if they were combined. And then they would have an actual path to, beat Trump to be the nominee. Now, I don't care who becomes the nominee on the Republican side. I think they're all about equally terrible. And they all have their own poison pill they bring with them. So that's fine. But I think that's the big story that we're overlooking, is the possibility of a Cruz-Rubio coalition to stop the Trumpster. And by the way, I said this last week, I'll say it again. Trump supporters, your biggest drawback is that you guys are just insufferable. You gotta be nice. You gotta be nice. I know your hero is brash and outspoken, but, it's one thing that he quotes Mussolini. It's another that he defends it saying, he's got some good ideas. Come on, that's either Trump is dumb or he thinks you are. In either case, I'm not sure that's a route you want to go. All right.